Hi, I'm Susie. You know, I really want to do a stamping video, and I searched out the best stamper I could find, and I came across Clear Jelly Stamper by Debbie. She's the actual inventor. I'm so happy to have her here. We're going to do these gorgeous designs. Debbie is the expert in stamping, and she's going to share her secrets of how to use her layered stamping system. Let's get started. So I do have these beautiful instructions that Debbie's taken the time to print out and print beautifully, but we don't really need them because we have Debbie here herself, and she's going to show us how to do this step by step. It's always more fun to learn this way anyway. Okay, so you've brought a ton of goodies. Start right from your placemats that you've designed, and let's go from there.
All right, these are the mats to protect your table. We designed them a little differently. I wanted them to be pretty.
There's an idea. I love that. Let me move the towel. This is way prettier than the towel. Oh, nice. Look at that. Do you have another one?
Absolutely.
Is it a different design?
It is a different design.
Lay them both out. Oh, that's gorgeous. And they're a little bit sticky, so they stay in spot.
They'll stay in spot when you're scraping. They won't move around.
Good idea. Oh, you're thinking of everything. You're a tech, though, right?
I am a tech. Yes, I've been a tech for over 25 years.
Like me. Okay, so this is brilliant because this is designed by a nail technician, and that's why it's so well thought out. It's because it's designed by a nail technician.
Attention to detail.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So we got our little placemats.
We are now protected.
Okay.
So now we can go ahead and dig out our plates.
Now the stamping plates are all of the designs that we can use.
Exactly. And we have over 100 plates now.
Oh my goodness.
And the way we've decided to design plates at Clear Jelly Stamper is layered.
Oh.
Because we now have a clear stamper that we can see through, we can layer images
I see.
to create
okay.
multicolored stamps.
You know, I was looking at your plate. Can I have the butterfly?
Absolutely.
Okay, I gotta get my glasses.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, you do?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, pull in the polish here on the first layer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do 3 layers in this butterfly. And this will be the first. Don't need a heck of a lot of polish. Now when you're scraping, very lightly.
Oh, that is light.
And when you're lifting, very lightly.
No pressure at all.
No pressure at all.
Okay.
We're gonna take off the excess and go straight in. And press and hold.
Oh man, that's
Layer number 1.
perfect.
And I'm gonna use 2 colors in this layer.
Okay.
The pink and the yellow. So let's put the yellow along the outside.
Oh.
And let's put the pink
So
along the inside.
look at those. Those are really strongly pigmented.
They are very strongly pigmented. It makes all the difference in the world. Now again, light scrape.
Yeah. I really wrench on mine when I do it.
No, use a light touch.
And light pickup too.
Light touch with these detailed plates.
So then you got to really line it up.
Now, this is where your clear stamper comes in. So you can line everything up. And hold and press.
Look at that. Oh, that is adorable.
Now you could leave it like that.
You could.
Because it's very pretty just like that. Or we can go for the 3rd layer. Now we're gonna need to clean our plate. Make sure that all these teeny tiny little etchings are clean.
Okay, let me just show these guys what you've done here.
Definitely.
So what she's got, what she means by layer is, this was the first layer. So I was making a white layer down first. This was the second layer, and you can do whatever colors you want in there. You can get really detailed if you wanted, or just one. And this is the 3rd layer she's going to put on top to create those details that you got. And I imagine you're going to do a darker color?
Yeah, let's do a darker color.
That's going to be like outlining the butterfly.
Exactly.
Because sometimes when you're doing a design, you'd outline the butterfly first and then maybe paint the inside. But this is because it's stamping. We're going to go start from the white and work up to the darker colors.
Exactly.
Really cool design, Debbie.
Thank you.
So smart. Let me just put it up there.
Those outlines also give you a really great marker for how the layers are supposed to meet up.
Yes, right.
So it's like your final picture. And you build your layers based on that final picture as your outline.
And hence the clear jelly stamper, because if you can't see through it, you can't line it up.
All right, so let's do that third layer. I'm going to use a nice chocolate brown just to give it some pop on that pretty pink polish you've got on there. So again, really light. And a light pickup. You don't have to press down to pick up with a clear stamper. And now to get it all lined up. Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Look at that. That's really adorable. Makes it look like I really did an intricate painted design.
Exactly.
That's super cute. So then you just top coat it, nuke it.
Yep.
Off you go.
Done.
Okay.
I usually do a couple of coats of top coat.
You do?
Especially on an image that's larger like that.
Right.
You just want to make sure that you've got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Protected.
Now I want to try it.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so we just have to clean that off.
Clean it off.
Okay, my turn. Okay, now I've never done this before as far as this intricate and this steady hand and detail. So you've got this beautiful design, but you have this on. So I'm going to try to mimic this. Okay. So should we start with the little butterfly?
Let's start with
See
the butterfly.
if I can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only 2
Start me
layers.
off
So
easy.
it's a good place to start.
Okay, so the butterfly's on here. So I would do the whole butterfly first to get my base color
Base.
down. Would I do that in white? That's
White.
what you did it in,
yeah,
right?
white, and we did a little wee bit of yellow in with the base. It's not a 2-layer, but we put 2 layers on.
So are you saying that I would put gold and white in there or just the white?
Start with the white
Okay.
and just put a tiny little bit of gold down the center and then scrape.
Okay. Now, speed of any
Speed is essential.
concern? It is, okay.
Speed is essential because you don't
Okay.
want the polish to dry before you can actually get it transferred onto your stamper and then transferred
So
to
work on the
nail.
center outward.
Center outward, and that's going to give you a nice solid scrape.
That's better?
Perfect.
Right.
And then stamper, quick little roll over top.
Top. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm going to place it at a little bit of an angle to make sure like it's fluttering by.
So press and hold.
Okay, so there's a little bit there, but I can just take a little bit of.
Absolutely.
And I saw you do that with your finger. You were sort of picking it up before you put
I
it
lay
down.
it down.
I noticed that.
Just clean off the image a little, but you can still do it this way as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, it wasn't perfect. I see some little spots missing. But I suspect, would I be able to save my butt on that when I put other stuff on top?
Absolutely. Something that happens too when you're applying your polish and then scraping
Yeah.
is you get voids.
Oh, okay.
And a way to avoid that is if I'm applying my polish to my image up to down,
Okay.
then I'm going to scrape the opposite direction.
Oh,
Down to up.
okay.
And that'll help you get rid of voids.
Okay. I'm all shaken up. I'm all ready to go.
Yeah.
I got to get ample paint on there. Not too much, not too little. I won't screw this together because that's what I'm sort of worried about. And I'm going to scrape it away
Perfect.
and light. And then I'm just going to...
Barely touch.
I did it!
Well done.
Okay, now I have to line it up. Don't get too excited. Lining it up is an art.
It is an art. It just takes patience. And press and hold.
You know, there is an art too. That's not bad. Check.
That's a
teach.
first go. That was beautiful.
Not bad? Okay, good.
Beautiful.
So cute.
love
Oh,
it.
the endless designs I've just got going on in my brain. Okay, so you've done something I've never seen before. You have created these layers. And why are these layers important? Like, for example, these flowers here, which is what you have on this end. Just dangle it over there. This flower pattern is this pattern here. So she started with the white background, I presume.
Exactly.
Then you did the leaves all the way around
Exactly.
with the green color.
Exactly.
Then you did this with just the outline of a darker color,
Darker
and it would
green.
outline these guys, which would give you that design.
Exactly. And then went in with a little bit of a dotting tool.
And did the yellow centers.
Exactly.
So smart. That is just such a smart idea, doing it in different layers like that, because, you know, sometimes we're not always artists, and it gives us that advantage. Brilliant. So smart. Well, we've made some beautiful designs. I'm so happy about that. That's so cool. And you've given me this whole book that I can play with.
Absolutely.
Look at this. And you even have, you sent me these little ones. Let me just fish it out real quick. This little book, you have little designs too.
We have 6 centimeter
stampers.
plates. Yes, exactly.
Right.
Little plates.
Okay. How do I open this guy?
This
Okay.
end, there you go.
And look at your packaging. This is what really drew me to the company, this beautiful packaging. These are your paints. So there must be some...
There must be some.
Yeah, you did smaller... Why did you do smaller stamping plates? It's just that some people don't want to buy the big ones?
Just to have options. Are these all polishes? They might all be polishes.
Maybe they are. No, this is the plates. This is the polish. Boy, you have a lot of polish.
We do. 57
Beautiful
colors.
Thank you. Okay, well, she does have smaller ones that you can put inside this little book here. These are amazing. Well, you know what? Should we stamp some more and then do a reveal picture?
Absolutely.
That'd be great. I'm so excited. Let's stamp some more. To really put myself to the challenge, I am going to attempt to do the big one that you did.
Excellent. You can do it. Complete faith in you.
She doesn't know me very well. Okay, so, and that was, so we're going to do the big flowers here, and you did white.
So what you want to do when you're going to do a full coverage is you have to kind of plan where you're going to place it.
Right.
So that you have a marker for where you're going to line things up.
When I put the third flower, even the second one on.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Exactly. And your outline will guide you in how these are supposed to layer with these.
Okay.
if you
So are these laid out how it should be?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so you've actually laid it out in order.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you go to put them together when they're on a nail, it can be tricky.
Okay, so we're gonna go white, and that has to be these ones first.
Exactly.
So put it everywhere.
You won't need them all.
Oh,
But
you
that's
don't cover
okay.
them all?
You don't
Okay.
have to because your nail's only
Oh,
so
right.
wide.
Yeah, okay.
Nice and light. Perfect.
Yeah, almost a little too hard. I almost did that a little too hard.
And then roll. Very gentle.
I did them all.
You can press.
Yep.
Perfect.
I got a little bit, so I can just take that off.
That'll clean off.
Okay, now here's the tough part.
So before you start, align yourself.
Okay.
So
this area, these flowers are going to this side. So if I'm to this side,
yeah,
this is the flowers that I did. I need to stick to these.
exactly.
Okay.
So what I would suggest, you look at this guy, and you can see that this larger guy
Yep.
goes right
Fits
in
in
here,
there.
which is
Got you.
right in here.
Right. So line this leaf up with right in there.
Exactly.
Okay.
It'll just make it easier once you get back to the nail to try and line everything up.
Yeah.
All right, so keep that one in mind. Nice and light.
Ooh. Oh, it did work. Surprising, because I did it way too hard. Okay.
Press. Oh my
Not bad.
gosh, it's perfect.
I'm surprised, actually. I didn't think I'd get that.
I'm not surprised at all.
You're too trusting.
Now we'll see how you do with the outline.
This is the tough one. Okay, so what color?
Let's use
the dark
that guy.
one. Okay.
Yeah. To get the same look as this. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm lining this flower up over top of this bad boy there,
Exactly.
right? Okay. And I can just go into this side here.
Exactly.
Okay. Light. That's the hardest one for me because the other one.
Light and roll. Roll is hard for people too.
Picked it up good.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just lining it up.
You can take your time a little.
I'm a little off, but I'm gonna go with I like the look.
You know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you're a little bit off.
Not bad.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna clean up your little edge there around the cuticles.
You could use a cuticle tape if you wanted to.
Yeah, or simply peel or second skin.
We have one as well.
Okay, perfect. I did it.
Now let's put.
Oh, you're pushing
yellow?
the envelope.
I
Okay,
know.
how do we want to do that?
Just
in
with-
the centers
just
with
with
the
the
dotting
dotting
tool. Okay, yeah, I got one right here. Okay, I'm going to use the ugly duckling tool. So I got two ends. Which one would you recommend? One's a bit smaller than the other.
Probably the tiny one.
The tiny one?
Yeah. You can always do a few little dots to get your details. And I would just put it right on your mat.
I was going to ask you if I can do that.
Right on the mat.
That's okay.
That's what it's
Right
for.
in the center of that flower.
Sure. Continuity.
So we're literally just dotting on the centers. Is that
Dotting
what you
your
want?
detail, yeah.
So Debbie, your product is so professional, but can this be used by the hobbyist?
Absolutely. We can ship anywhere in the world.
Cute. So different than yours. Okay, you know what? Let's examine this. This is the teacher, this is the student.
I think the student did very well.
Well, the student is learning.
It's your first time.
This is really good to see the difference, though, because what we have is the lining up. You just lined it up so much more precisionally.
It takes practice.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It really does.
The lifting takes practice as well.
It really does. Yeah. But if you didn't see this one, this still looks good.
It still looks
good.
But
this does look really good. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
I think we're time for reveals. Let's check them out.
Sounds
okay,
good.
Let's check out the reveals. Well, Debbie, I have to thank you for coming and showing me how to use clear jelly stamper properly.
My pleasure. It was my pleasure.
So much fun. I'm glad you came. It was really great to learn from the inventor herself how she designed it and how we can properly use it. And I'm not going to stop there. I've got so many ideas for all the new stamping plates you've got coming out and the ones that you do have.
I can't wait to see what you create.
Thank you, Debbie. Well, thank you for joining me and Debbie, and I'll see you guys in the next video.